Welcome to AI Breakdown, the podcast where we unravel the latest research in artificial intelligence. I'm your host, Megan, and with me is my co-host, Ray.
Hey there, Megan. Excited to dive into another intriguing paper today?
Absolutely, Ray. And today, we're discussing a paper titled Efficient Streaming Language Models with Attention Sinks by Guangxuan Xiao, Yuandong Tian, Beidi Chen, Song Han, and Mike Lewis.
That sounds interesting. So what are the main contributions of this paper, Megan?
Well, Ray, this paper addresses the challenges faced when deploying large language models, LLMs, in streaming applications. These challenges include the extensive memory consumption during decoding and the limited ability of LLMs to generalize to longer text than their training sequence length.
So memory consumption is an issue. How did the authors tackle that?
Great question, Ray. The authors proposed an approach called StreamingLLM, which is an efficient framework that allows LLMs trained with a finite attention window to handle infinite sequence length without any fine-tuning.
That sounds impressive. How does StreamingLLM achieve that?
Well, Ray, the authors observed an interesting phenomenon called attention sinks. These are the initial tokens in a text that receive significant attention scores, even if they are not semantically important. By keeping the key and value states of these initial tokens, StreamingLLM largely recovers the performance of window attention, which is a popular approach for streaming applications.
I see. So by utilizing attention sinks, StreamingLLM can handle longer text without incurring excessive memory consumption. Are there any other improvements or findings in this paper?
Absolutely, Ray. The authors found that adding a placeholder token as a dedicated attention sink during pre-training further enhances streaming deployment. They conducted extensive experiments and evaluations to demonstrate the effectiveness of StreamingLLM in language modeling and streaming question answering tasks.
That's impressive, Megan. Did they compare their approach with any other baselines?
Yes, they did, Ray. The authors compared StreamingLLM with a sliding window recomputation baseline. And guess what? StreamingLLM outperformed the baseline with up to a 22.2x speedup. It also exhibited stable performance and improved memory usage.
Wow, those are some impressive results, Megan. Did they explore any other factors that affect StreamingLLM's performance?
Indeed, they did, Ray. The authors conducted ablation studies to investigate the impact of the number of initial tokens and the cache size on StreamingLLM's performance. They provide valuable insights into these factors and their influence on the efficiency and stability of streaming language models.
Fascinating. This paper seems to provide valuable insights and a practical framework for efficient and stable streaming language models.
Absolutely, Ray. The author's StreamingLLM approach opens up exciting possibilities for deploying LLMs in streaming applications without compromising on speed or memory usage.
Thank you, Megan, for breaking down this paper for us. Another fascinating look into the advancements in AI.
My pleasure, Ray. And thank you to our listeners for joining us on this episode of AI Breakdown. Stay tuned for more fascinating papers in the world of artificial intelligence.